what the fuck going on live in the flesh. One of the best city to city, titty to titty. It's the kid that did. Damn it, OJ. Damn it, NTTV. Too blessed to be stressed. Too precious to be pressed. Who I got in the building with me right now?
Man, you got your boy Toon, man.
But we come to y'all with an emergency pod right now. It's emergency.
Breaking news.
It's an emergency.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning, we got breaking news. Did you hear about this shit?
Wait, a lot went on in the last 24 hours.
You right about it. I ain't gonna lie, a lot has went on in the last 24 hours. But I think the biggest pause thing of them all was the shit that happened out of LA.
You were. Oh man. I know exactly. If I'm thinking what you thinking about, or you talking about the 60 scare.
Yeah, I'm talking about the 60s.
Oh man, free all the 60s, man.
So just to be fair,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, like we talk every day, right?
Right.
And we pop our shit, blah blah blah. I have been warning you about this for a while now. I ain't gonna say I've been warning you about the RICO.
Mm-hmm.
I've been warning you about Big U for a while now.
And you know what? To be honest with you, you have. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I want to say over 6 months. You called it.
Well, Brick Baby, I've been getting on like pause the last 6 months, but
Man, free to break, man. Free to break.
the last 2 years, I've been on Big U. But let's tell them folks what's going on. Yesterday morning, the FBI and local police and a whole bunch of other different police agencies arrested 19 neighborhood rolling 60 CRIPS.
Man, freedom guys, man.
Three
Free
of
the
them,
locs.
being well-known names in the podcast world. You know what I'm saying? That we pretty much watch a lot. You know what I'm saying? One of them being Loose Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Man, free
Sweetie,
loose.
sweetie.
Sweetie.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Uh,
Free
and then
loose,
the other
man.
one being Brick Baby. We all know Brick Baby, the drug addict that be on those numbers.
Wait, man, you ain't gonna put no spell on cut name like that, man.
He openly admits that he's on drugs on the podcast. So I'm just, you know what I mean?
I was in jail off of black. I was taking black tar heroin in jail.
Really?
I already said that out loud.
Okay.
He be funny, man.
I'm just putting what's out there.
Free
I'm just
Brick.
putting what's already out there.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I'm
just,
saying?
I get, yeah. I mean, he did say it.
And then the last one, and the most well known of them all, bro. And he was looked up to it at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? And he's known as like the face of the Crips the last 20 years. And and his name ain't been too good the last 2 years, like I had said in the beginning. But Big U, OG draws, pause.
Pause. I don't
Uh
know.
uh
Pause.
Hannibal.
Hannibal Muhammad.
Hannibal Muhammad.
Yeah,
Uh uh Eugene Henry.
man. Free Big U, man.
So
Innocent until proven guilty.
a RICO came down yesterday on the neighborhood 60 rolling chips, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I text you. We text all the time. We talk every day pretty much.
Mhm.
What did you think when I sent you that first message that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, basically the niggas that we watch all the time, and you know what I'm saying, that you look up to and all that shit,
Mhm.
they got taken down. So what was your initial thoughts when you first sent that?
Oh man. First off, I want to say, man, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Definitely want to say that. Man, free Brick, free Loose, free Big U. You know what I mean? Man, shout out to all, you know what I'm saying, my LA people out there. I know uh the 60s is going through it right now. Honestly, man, I was hurt hearing the news, especially from you, man. When I got that message and you said, "Hey, man, See, I see him smiling right now, Cheesy. This is the happiest. Listen, this is another Charleston White. Let me tell y'all right now, this man is having a field day right now. Hey, listen, this podcast, bro. We say what we want, we say how we feel. But this man, bro, I can't lie. He called it. He sent me the information. Of course, I did not believe it. I had to do my own personal research, and come to find out, man, it's true, man. The feds did a sweep. What's that future song? Real niggas swinging up. The feds did
Feds
a
is
sweep.
sweet.
Yeah, man. It hurt, bro. It did hurt, but at the same time, someone did lose a life. Um, am I saying Big U did it? I'm not saying that. We don't know yet. But there's accusations that he might have, and we're gonna get into that. But just to really answer your question, man, I was hurt by it. I know you was ecstatic. I got the messages from you. Yes, this nigga. I'm telling y'all, this is Charleston, bro. This is another version of Charleston. This is a younger Charleston.
Hold on. In my defense, I don't want to say that I'm happy that black men are in jail, because I don't wish jail on no man. I only wish death.
Okay, I was
You know
gonna say, what'd you tell me earlier?
but in the same token, you know what I'm saying? I was saying yes, because like, how could you be so dumb? And me and you had this conversation too, and not to go off topic, but like, how could you be so dumb to be in position that you are and jeopardize that with still being the street nigga and being in the street shit? You know what I'm saying? And putting yourself in the feds, you know what I'm saying, binoculars. You know what I'm saying?
Not to cut you off, and it is crazy when you said that. Like, how does one do something like that? But I remember you were saying, like, didn't he work with the 70s? What was it, 77?
We gonna get to that.
Okay.
It's in the complaint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Pause, since we already here. We got this first video we about to get into, which is content of basically the prosecutor of the Department of Justice, FBI. I'm not sure what his label is. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically reading off the allegations against Big U and all his accomplices. You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's get into it.
Good morning. I'm Joe McNally, the acting United States Attorney here in Los Angeles. Today, we're here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the CRIPS criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise, an enterprise engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, COVID fraud, and other felonies. Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive, and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement. Other individuals linked to his criminal enterprise were arrested today, approximately 10 defendants who are charged in various indictments. Again, Mr. Henley is a fugitive. 4 defendants are in state custody and will be transferred into federal custody, and we are still seeking Mr. Henley and another fugitive. The Department of Justice's top priority is eliminating violent crime caused by criminal street gangs and organized crime. These organizations cause a tremendous amount of harm in our communities. And today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our community safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals. The affidavit filed with criminal complaint alleges that Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the CRIPS criminal street gang and other gangs here in Los Angeles to intimidate businesses and individuals in our communities. I want to stress that the allegations here in the complaint are allegations only, and the defendants are presumed innocent until proven otherwise. Let me talk a little bit about Mr. Henley and the street gang here. As I said, Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the ROLLIN 60's. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at-youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high-crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, and fraudulently applying for COVID loans in the form of a business relief loan. On that application, Mr. Henley falsely stated that his music label, Unique Music, operated at a $200,000 profit in 2019 and was entitled to government assistance, despite the reality that the company had operated at a loss and was ineligible for such relief. Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity, Developing Options, which, as I said, purports to give South LA at-risk youth alternatives to gang violence, drugs, and other criminal activity. Henley used this charity as a front. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, and evade detection from law enforcement. If convicted on the racketeering conspiracy, he and his co-conspirators face approximately a 20-year federal prison sentence. I want to thank our federal law enforcement partners, our state law enforcement partners who brought about the result here today. The Los Angeles Metropolitan Gang Task Force from the FBI. It's comprised of FBI agents, LAPD officers, IRS Criminal Investigation, the U.S. Department of Justice Inspector General's Office, Los Angeles Police Department, the North Las Vegas Police Department. This case is a great example of state and federal law enforcement working together to address harm from a criminal enterprise. I also want to thank our prosecutors, Assistant U.S. Attorneys Kevin Butler and Jenna McCabe, for their diligence and dogged determination in this case. With that, I'll turn it over to our next speaker, FBI Special Agent in Charge, Ted Dox.
Thank you, Joe. My name is Ted Dox, Special Agent in charge of FBI Los Angeles' Criminal Division. These operations are truly a team effort, and I would like to recognize those partnerships. If not for their commitment, dedication, and follow-through, we would not be here today. First, I'd like to thank LAPD, IRS Criminal Investigations, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for working collaboratively for the past 4 years, in this case with FBI Los Angeles Metropolitan Task Force on violent gangs. I'd also like to thank the U.S. Marshal Service for their assistance today, and many departments in California, Arizona, Nevada, and the North Las Vegas Police Department. Now, this morning, hundreds of agents and officers, including multiple SWAT teams, executed multiple arrest warrants for many of the 19 defendants charged in this case. Search warrants were executed at 6 locations. Those searches continue to be underway. 4 of the 19 defendants were already in custody, and 10 defendants were taken into custody in the last 24 hours. And while we're still seeking the whereabouts of 5 individuals, 3 of whom we believe we will have in custody shortly, 2 defendants are considered fugitives. They are Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U, and Brian Mejia. We will provide their photographs to the media following this announcement. Anyone with information as to their whereabouts should not take action on their own, but contact the FBI. You can reach us by calling 1-800-CALL-FBI. During this investigation, we recovered 49 weapons, 5 pounds of methamphetamines, 10,000 fentanyl pills, and large amounts of cash. The Rolling 60's CRIPS have been around for decades, and by some estimates are among the largest gangs in the country, with factions in multiple states. Mr. Henley has been a known member of the Rolling 60's CRIPS since the 1980s, where he established his reputation and earned standing with fellow gang members. He has been able to use that standing to intimidate businesses and individuals and to commit various forms of violence, including the alleged murder outlined by the U.S. Attorney. He's also been able to influence others to give him money, only to defraud his victims, including defrauding the U.S., the government, the city of Los Angeles, and you, the taxpayer. Before I close, I'd like to ask that anyone who has information about the alleged criminal activity or feel that they have been victimized by any of the defendants, call the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. We've targeted this gang in the past and will continue to target gangs who see violence and fear in our communities. The FBI will never waver on our commitment to combat violent gangs and those individuals affiliated who prey on others. Today's arrests make neighborhoods across our city safer. Thank you. And with that, I'll turn it over to IRS SAC Tyler Hatcher.
Good morning. Again, I'm Tyler Hatcher. I'm the Special Agent in charge of IRS Criminal Investigation here in Los Angeles. Today's arrests are the result of outstanding investigative work by law enforcement partners from LAPD, U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI, and my office, who's worked tirelessly to find the evidence necessary to charge those who are alleged to bring harm to our communities, as you've heard previously. The RICO charges against Mr. Henley and his associates reflect a pattern of crimes that runs a gambit from extortion to robbery to murder to tax fraud and to human trafficking, all under the umbrella of a well-organized criminal organization led by Mr. Henley. Additionally, Mr. Henley duped the County of Los Angeles by running a nonprofit named Developing Options, which was set up to pull youth out of the gang life and promote anti-gang solutions. Yet Mr. Henley continued to personally orchestrate violent gang activity that impact our communities. Donors trust that their donations will be used in a manner that's consistent with what the charity was set up to do and applied as intended. In this case, it was for the benefit of at-risk youth. Financial transactions leave a trail, and IRS Criminal Investigation Special Agents are the best at following that trail. The trails led to allegedly lead to Mr. Henley's personal bank account, and the money trail doesn't lie. Organized crime victimizes our Los Angeles communities far too frequently, but the arrests made today demonstrate our commitment to making Los Angeles safer for everyone impacted by these criminal enterprises. IRSCI is proud to partner with our federal and state and local law enforcement partners to make our communities safer and to protect from these violent acts. And on that, I'll turn it over to Chief.
Thank you all for being here today. I'll keep my comments brief. From day one, the Los Angeles Police Department's been proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with the FBI and our partners here today in this critical investigation. The invaluable expertise provided by Operation South Bureau FBI Task Force on the ROLLIN 60's criminal street gang has played a pivotal role in securing these 19 federal indictments laid out this morning. It's a major step forward in our ongoing fight against gang violence and brings hope and relief to a community that for too long has endured far too much. Together, we will continue to protect and serve, working tirelessly to ensure safety in all of our neighborhoods. Let me I'll return the U.S. Attorney, Joe McNally, for any questions follow-up.
Damn, cuz that was a lot right there, bro.
Pause.
Pause.
Man, hey, that second dude was a custard. Let me just say that.
The black dude,
Yeah,
he's FBI.
Uncle Tom ass nigga.
So the
You-
first dude is the U.S. Attorney.
Mhm.
The second dude is FBI. The third dude is IRS. And the fourth dude is LAPD.
Man, it's not looking good for the CSG criminal street gang, man.
They said they was on them boys for the last 4 years.
4 years.
They said
Now,
murder, robbery, extortion, fraud,
prostitution.
kidnapping, prostitution.
That's a lot. Pause.
It is
Damn.
a lot.
So they said 2 of them are still wanted fugitives, right?
Yeah, they said 2
Big
of them.
U.
But that was when they did the press. That they had 2 on the loose, and one of them was Big U, and the other one was the other one. So that's a perfect segue onto the next one, because that's actually what I had next was Eugene Henley, big uterus, big useless.
Big useless.
He ended up turning himself in last night, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? So he did some content, you know what I'm saying? He did a little video saying some shit, you know what I'm saying? Before he went and turned himself in, saying he ain't do nothing. But I mean, my nigga, once the feds got you.
Yeah, what did they say? It's 98% conviction rate, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's about 98%.
So if they got 98% conviction rate, and we about to go through this complaint of the allegations.
Mm-hmm.
If they got 98% conviction rate and they got 98% evidence that allegations against you, nigga, you're done. And it's a 107-page complaint allegation against them. I only got to like page 60 before we started recording this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find some more shit out that you know what I'm saying, I didn't know, but from reading what I read, bro, it's bad work. You know what I'm saying? On Big U's part. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're considering him the ringleader, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You the head of the snake. You know what I'm saying? So
what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't get, man, these people with money, success, still doing stupid, idiotic shit. I just don't get it.
people want to have 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
And 1 foot out, yeah.
Like, and that's the problem. That's the problem with and we ain't gonna go there, but that's the problem with Black America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And shit, this is bad work, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it goes along to, you know what I'm saying, Pee Wee Longways of the world, and
Free Pee Wee too.
Pooh Shiesties of the world, and you know what I'm saying,
Casanovas.
Nah, he's a rat.
that would say that for
I'm trying to name.
We gotta
rappers.
talk about that too on another episode.
I'm not trying to name rappers that are rats. Fetty Wap, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, once you get in a position, you gotta let that shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? Not
But you,
saying that he was like the richest nigga,
right?
big U we talking about, but you was in a good position, pause, to not have to do some of the shit that you was doing. You know what I'm saying? But some
Yeah.
shit you just can't, you know what I'm saying, grow out of and let go. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna
Well,
get
I
into that.
wouldn't. Sorry, not to cut you. I wouldn't say really too much of that. Yeah, but you know, then again, we talking about Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? The mecca of gangbanging. It's like,
Right.
you know, out there again. I'm not from LA. I love LA, but I can just, you know, not even imagine, but just from what LAans say, you know, it's like when you from where you grew up at, and especially if you already in the gang life, like you really ain't out. You know what I mean? Or unless you get what, DP'd, unless you get put off.
Yeah, you just fucking move away and to somewhere that, you know what I'm saying, nobody knows, and you
But
just live a
gangbangers
regular
don't.
life.
They don't. For some reason, they just don't. Or they still
That's
close.
well, I'll give you an example. Cass Jones.
Wacky?
Hey,
You talking about Wacky?
Wack was a gangbanger, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, he's still in it, but he knows well off not to do half of this shit that
Yeah,
Big
I
U
mean,
is,
he's
you know
smart
what I'm
than me.
saying?
Yeah.
Like way smarter, way more calculated, and way more what's the word I'm looking for? Way more garnered of his freedom, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh because it got took it from him at one point. And Big U been to prison before too and did 12 years.
Yeah.
Uh nigga, I think more time than Wack did. Maybe. I'm not for certain on that, but I'm pretty sure Big U had more time than Wack. And Wack learned, nigga, like, nah, that's not it. He missed the first 5 years of his kid's life, of his son's life. You know what I'm saying? To the
Yeah.
streets. You know what I'm saying? To prison, to that penitentiary. I mean, so he learned from that, and niggas started doing the trucking shit and got into the music. You know what I'm saying? And now he's in the music, nigga. He's in the content, and he got diapers and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And he still got a foot in the streets, but I don't think he got a foot in the streets to the point where the feds got to look on him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? For him
I don't
committing
think
any
Wack is
crimes.
putting himself or his team in that type of position, pause, to, you know, do dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think literally when it comes to Wack, everything is content.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, Wack is everything is content.
But with you know what I'm saying, the 60s, you had Loose going crazy on the internet the past like year, giving hidden signs, and of course you had Brick Baby up there talking all kinds of crazy stuff, uh, giving hints and clues. You had Big U doing his own podcast that was called Checking In. Like,
Yeah, like he was doing good. Like I remember when it kind of first came out, he was interviewing some dope individuals.
but I'm saying like they still looked at all this shit and got some, you know what I'm saying, some of the shit on these podcasts in this complaint allegation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's possible because I mean we're seeing it with Wack, but you gotta be real mentally strong to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into this next video. A Big U recording himself on the way to turn himself in. Uh, we're gonna see what he got to talk about. I'm sure it's gonna be interesting because I only seen about 2 minutes of the original video. So did you get that joint?
Yep, yep.
Fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what they're saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sending it around, getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This is the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they go on the internet and do what they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he's gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up all of them until they lock me up. I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So is that how they gonna work the case? Everybody know I don't Cannon. Everybody know I'm Brick Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that. You might well go get 600 and whack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option. This shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They filling up all of us up and say it's all around the 60s. Watch and see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character. All right, man, just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel like want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows and 100 shows and all them shows. And y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all showing for our people. They can put charges against anybody. I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they're trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option. I used Developing Option as a front. Developing Option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made from as an employee for Developing Option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give no fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave. You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes, and them coming around telling me I was using Developing Option as a cover. Cover for what? None of that's gonna be true. None of that's gonna be true. The government putting this big ass picture, they gonna arrest 21 dudes, some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you gonna lump me in with all them? But it's all the big picture though. It's all the big picture. Now I'm gonna be sitting in here, it's gonna be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say? You ruining people's lives. I heard this up with 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong. It is what it is. Church, just pray for me. Pray for me, pray for my family. And look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though. That's what it's not. Blessings. This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, I'm going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. Shit's all bullcrap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to, I don't even know what to say. I'm 21 years, I elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me, I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love, and I appreciate people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
It might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go.
Damn, man.
This nigga didn't say one thing about that murder. This nigga said something about PPPs and all that. He ain't say not one thing about the murder. Not that he should, but that nigga got fear in his eyes. He know he going to prison for the rest of his life. And I don't wish jail on no man. But he looks spooked right there in those videos.
Yeah.
You can't say that he don't.
Yeah, he looks stressed. He looks stressed. Because he
talking
knows.
about the money. That's all he talking about. You got a murder on your hands, Jack. You got a murder on your hands, Jack. And when we get to the allegations, you're gonna be shaking your motherfucking head, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
What you think about that? What you think about it? What you think about everything he just said?
Transparent and being completely honest. It's just funny to me how people love to run to the internet. You know what I mean? Like, is this Big U's way of trying to get clarity because he know he's going down, just to say, how people run to the internet because the feds is coming. Yo, I ain't do this, I ain't do that. I'm turning myself in right now to show the world that I didn't do what they're claiming that I did. So let me go ahead and turn myself in. I mean, that's tough. I know you're gonna get into it. The little bit I did read about the whole murder situation was his son. Mistake me if I'm wrong. You know a little bit more than I do. It was his son's football friend, basically.
There's a little more than that.
It's a little more than that, but
Yeah.
he took him to Nevada or something, and the kid never came back. That right there is suspicious, right there.
Yeah.
That alone.
But and then the other thing, he like self-dry snitching too, because the first thing he said when the video came out, he said 600 on wax name.
Like, yeah, why?
You know what I'm saying? So you trying to deflect blame and talk about the more tedious shit when you got way more important shit to worry about. You got murder on your hands, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
That's the number one.
That's the number one thing you should be worried about.
And it's the feds. We talking about not state, the feds. And free Juice, man. Free my older brother. My older brother's in the feds. Feds don't play. They do not play, man. And the average person try to fight. Like, you got to have a lot of money to fight the feds. A lot of money. That's why they have I want to say it's a 98% conviction rate. You gonna take that plea. You know what I mean? You gonna take that plea.
Yeah, you're gonna take that 20 years.
And you better not try to take it to trial, or you cook.
No, for real. Because if you take it to trial, you're gonna get found guilty, and your ass is gonna get the max. Pause.
Just niggas, man. It's not necessarily niggas, because people kill people every day. I'm not saying that he did it. Again, this is all alleged. But I just don't understand some people's mentality and like.
So I got a question. So that being the video that we just watched, that being y'all's leader. How does that make you feel?
Let's get one thing straight. He is not the leader of the Rolling 60s.
Or well, y'all former leader.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
saying he's
from
not
what
the
the
leader.
feds say, he's the leader of the 60s. So I'm gonna go with what the feds say.
You gonna go with the white man? What the white man say? The white man know best.
Hey, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the allegations say. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
Streets don't say that though.
right.
I know
The
he
60s
ain't.
don't say that.
I know he ain't the voice in the face of the 60s. He was though for a long point in time though. So how does that make you feel watching that shit?
It hurt,
Like
man.
damn, like that's like watching. I
Finesse
don't want to say
Tucson.
whack. I don't want to say whack, but you just thought that he changed his life around so much. You know what I'm saying? And to the point of like this would never even be a thought that this type of shit would happen. With Brick Baby and with Loose, I could probably see it, but you know what I'm saying? But as shit kept coming out over the last few years,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 1 + 1 = 2, my nigga.
Yeah,
You know
what's
what
the
I'm saying?
saying? You can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga.
On God. On God.
Man.
Let's get to the next video because, like I said, when Big Useless first came on the video, he said 600's name. So we're gonna go to see what 600 said because 600, I guess, rode down the block when the feds was, you know what I'm saying, raiding the house, one of the houses of Biggie. You know what I'm saying? And then he made another video a little bit after. So we're gonna go.
Wait, but how does he know when the Fed, like, that's a little suspect. Cause the Fed, you ain't gonna never know when the Fed's gonna hit you a raid. How does he know when
It's
to
the
just
hood. It's the hood. The hood talk. Once the feds is already there, niggas is on the phone like, yo, that Big U's grandma's.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, text get sent quick, nigga, and that nigga probably hopped in the car quick, nigga, and got over there.
Yeah,
You'd be
that's a
surprised
possibility.
about how fast shit spreads. Because literally, I was watching the podcast with Wack and not to get off topic, I was watching the podcast with Wack and Adam. They were talking about something. They were talking about Brick Baby, and then Brick Baby called Adam and said, "Hey, I heard y'all was talking about that, and like, nigga, how you find out we just said your name like 5 minutes ago? How you know we not even on live? You know what I'm saying?" So word gets around fast in LA. As big as a city as it is, word travels around quick. You know what I'm saying? So that's how probably Lovejoy, you know what I'm saying, found out that the house was getting raided. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Okay, that makes sense. I'm still not ruling, out the simple fact that how you get there so quick, but that's another story. Because they were saying something about he had on a security beanie and
Yeah, that's the first video we're about to watch.
yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, so check this out, right? I get the call, I'm an early riser, you feel me? I'm up like at 5, just got off, I'm laying down, said, let me stay up and get this workout in, right? My phone blowing, they say, man, I hit Big U house with the flash bomb. I'm like, nah, you feel me? Let me slide up over there, you feel me? Let me grab my issue. I'm gonna have to pop on something when I'm over there, you feel me? I slide up over there, and just in case it's a lie, I slide up over there. I'm not gonna, reveal his street and house and stuff like that, but I got the content, you feel what I'm saying? Because this, for his family, ain't got nothing to do with this Big U's a buster, right? So, I'm sliding up over there. Let me play a little clip of what happened. I can play this for y'all. I'm like, man, I got all the content down there back. This nigga outside, niggas all black. Look. Hey, man, it was a break-in? No, no break-in. What happened? Operation? So, yeah, they out there, bust his whole window, bust his car. But, Big, you used a buster for that, bro. You knew what you was involved in, bro. And, nigga, as a street nigga, bro, much I don't like you, my nigga, I gave you fair warning, bro. When the detectives gave the family information updates on their investigation, bro, I gave you warning, nigga. Like, hey, bro, they got your DNA on that dead body fingernails, bro. Get up out of there, nigga. Go do something, bro. Instead, you stayed around and ignored it, bro. And you got your family involved, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, when I caught my first case in 2005, my nigga, I avoided that, bro. I don't want them kicking down my mama, though. You feel me? Raiding my house and have my brothers and family all involved, all on TV outside, bro. And with no clothes on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You got your whole family. That's buster shit, bro. You don't do that, my nigga. You take your own stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Accept whatever you got going on, bro. Keep your family out of it, my nigga. Them niggas ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on, bro. You got kids and all kind of people in that house, bro. You got them involved in this now, bro. That's buster shit, bro. But it's cool, though. It's all good. Yeah, I know that fat, sloppy nigga gonna be that motherfucking shit and all kind of shit, because that nigga's a rat. So he gonna be nervous. Then he gonna tell everybody, if you did anything with Big U, you better be figuring something out, because he's gonna tell on you. He already told before. He's already a rat. You know what I mean? But yeah, they came and got him. I got the content. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna reveal the house and all that because of the family. I don't play them type of games. But yeah, dude's a rat. He got picked up, and I guess the family Rayshawn Williams should have some type of. Well, you know what? I don't know what he in jail for. That nigga, they stormed that motherfucker this morning. See y'all.
I think he got the security guard shit on because, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to be funny.
Yeah, he's just trolling. You know what I'm saying? But he rode past it. He said it was a break-in. But I know he's speaking fast, but he said, nigga, they heard the body. We're gonna get into it, but the body had an autopsy on it, and then when the autopsy happened, they found DNA under the dead body's fingernails.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then the cops contacted the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the family knows Lovejoy, and so they got on the phone with Lovejoy and told him, like, basically Big U's DNA is under my dead son's fingernails. He about to go to jail for this. Before this indictment happened, or complaint allegation, the family got on the phone with Wack and Lovejoy, and like the next video gonna say, even if you my op, I don't wish jail on no nigga. I only wish death. You feel me? So being street niggas, they don't fuck with Big U. They still reached out to Big U and said, hey, you need to shake the spot. You got a hot one on you. And he still chose to defer and ignore.
And look what happened.
So let's go to the next video. It's Big U on the run from the feds.
Well, they say the feds mad at me, the family mad at me, because Big U on the run. You told Wack and 600, y'all can hate us all y'all want. You told some street niggas, even though we don't like dude, that y'all got information that can get him arrested. What Wack do? Tell the family, tell me, nigga, we need to let this dude know that they got evidence on him tying him to that body. All right? We did our part of the streets, bro. You feel me? We only spoke on what's been released and spoke on what's online. You feel what I'm saying? That's that. Let me take y'all back. Y'all remember 2 years ago, Brick Baby got arrested. Got hit by the feds. They found a chopper in his house. I don't know how niggas get hit by the feds, but they don't make mistakes. They get hit by the feds, you find a chopper in your house, you out of jail. Then you tell niggas that it was a state case. Then you tell niggas that you got out. Then you tell niggas you bailed out. You hitting state to state, no ankle monitor. How is this possible, right? But this round time, the homies like, Brick Baby, you can't come to the hood, bro. So he had to call me. I had to bring him back. You feel me? I put the blanket over him. They go live, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you on my watch. Whatever. So me and Brick, we cool with this time, because now he need me to get him to the hood, so he telling me everything. He like, bro, they got a Big U RICO. I'm like, oh, for real? I'm like, man, what's going on? I remember back in the day, you know what I'm saying, with the injunction boys, you feel me? They put the injunction. He's like, nah, it ain't a 6-0 RICO. You straight, homies, you straight. It's a Big U RICO. Yeah, everybody he messed with. They tied Cuz to that hot one, that little young nigga out there in Vegas. I'm like, huh? What young nigga? You feel me? Like, then we did the research. We like, oh, Lil Cuz that was living with him, they tied him to that one? We're like, ooh, that's ugly. They're like, it's ugly for Cuz. They want Cuz in jail, gang. I'm like, ooh, right? Fast forward, I don't make the video too long. Fast forward a little bit. I talked to the mama. She like, nigga, them niggas killed my son. I'm like, what? What's going on? You feel me? I lost contact with her. Just this month. She like, hey. She went online and was like, hey, they found Big U's DNA under my son's fingernails. They coming to get him for killing my boy. So we like, damn. Like Wax said, if we knew they was coming, based on what the detectives told the family, and not tell Big U, y'all would have been like, Wax, 600, y'all niggas wrong, cuz y'all know they was coming to get him. Why y'all didn't tell him? So we had to put it out there, so it'd be believable. So he like, damn, if you know what you're involved in, you like, hold on, let me get little. Big U on the run right now. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can look up the article. It's bad work. Listen, homie. I mean, it's bad work, bro. Like if you look at They got homies on there. Loose Cannon in jail. It was Brick Baby in jail. My big homie in jail. Hop in jail. Blueface in jail. Kyra in jail. You feel Ronnie Mac in jail. Bear Club. Man, it's a lot, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. And if you look at the article, I mean, if you look at the news release, the press release, I'm gonna just play a little bit of it for you.
Here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the CRIPS criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal.
But you can look it up.
An enterprise engaged in murder.
Clown, stupid stuff, bro. I stopped gangbanging 10 years ago. This nigga got organizations, bro, still getting arrested. This is third time going to the feds out the same house. This is third time getting right out the house. He got out every time. So I want y'all to know, don't get too comfortable. That nigga's a rat. He's on paperwork. He told before. He done been to the feds twice and walked out the back door. I wouldn't be surprised if he get out. You want me to tell you something else that the family told me? That showed me. I'm not going to speak on it until it's all done. 4 rolling. They got 8 witnesses against Big U. 4 rolling 60s made statements and told on me. And I'm going to say something else. And I want to know. They know who the shooter is. My phone been blowing up all morning. I'm going to see y'all soon.
Nasty work.
Wow.
Nasty work. You heard what he said at the end. He said 4 rolling 60s, then gave statements.
Crips already.
Telling on other Crips.
Crip on Crip crime, right? That what you
Crip
say?
on Crip crime. Me, bro.
Damn. Big U?
It's bad work, bro.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, man.
As we keep getting into it, it's just gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna get worse. That's crazy, bro. That the family, like the family trusted Lovejoy. You know what I'm saying? Like with that information, and Lovejoy went and told Big U, like, yo, nigga, you need to skedaddle. You know what I'm saying? And he still didn't listen. And Big U don't, and 600 don't fuck with Big U at all.
Yeah.
Like, he still looked out for him. You know what I'm saying?
When he didn't have to.
Didn't have to.
But, you know, how politics and shit work, you know?
And I don't know if you heard, going back to the original Big U video when he was turning himself in, he said they call him my son's phone. He got a son in the NFL. Big U.
Now, see, that I did not know. In the NFL?
Big U got a son in the NFL that played for the Chargers.
Oh, shit.
Let me find his name real quick.
Wait, so see, that makes it even more stupider. Bro, you already solidified. You got increments. You got some success. You got connections. Your son's in the NFL. What is your old ass doing? You said what?
Deion Henley is his name. My bad, not to cut you off.
Is he a starter? Or is he like a...
I don't know. I just know his son's in the NFL.
That makes, man.
But now he about to possibly fuck up his son's career. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because don't no team want nobody on it. Don't no billionaire owner white man want no black nigga on his team. That's families tied to street gangs and murder.
Hey, you right though. He said, no billionaire white man want no nigger fan that's tied to one of the biggest criminal street gangs in America.
No one, no ties to that.
And your father's a leader according to the FBI and IRS and oh my God, I just don't get it, man. And how old is Big U? He got to be in his 50s. Chill out somewhere. Be a retired man. Go play golf. Invest in some property.
Big U got to be at least 53, 54.
I don't get it. I just don't. I don't understand. Now, let me ask you this. Do you know any information on what transpired, or is that still in the works? Like as far as him and whoever this guy is, well, I'm assuming it's one of his friends or his son's friends. Why is just them two going to Nevada.
We gonna get into that once we dive into the criminal complaint allegation. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
all of it's in there. And when I was reading it, I was just shaking my head like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wow. But let's see what this third video real quick of Big U. I mean, not Big U. What 600 was saying on Big U. It's only like a minute 15 long. Let's check it out real quick.
Dude couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. You know, it's just, I mean, he's just like a girl, bro. Like, you know, when he was turning himself in, he's like a female. Like, you mad at what you're caught up in. You know what I'm saying? And you blaming everybody else. Like a female. You throwing other people's name out there, you threw my name out there. Now look at you. You couldn't take it. They say about the friction of the thing that he was too big when he tried to do himself. It jumped, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. Rest in peace, Big U, man. That's crazy. He's done. You'll never see him on the street again. It's over. You know, I guess, I don't know, like I say, but this decision that he made, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's next. I don't know. How do you have a funeral? You have a funeral for people in jail? Like, how does that work? Like, they release the body to the family or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is the homies gonna go to a rap funeral? Like, I don't like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't really be. This is why I respect the game politics, bro. Like, niggas was acting like they weren't reading his paperwork. You feel me? Like, fleshing his paperwork. It was a joke. It's over.
He seems to be way more happy. You know what I'm saying?
He seems a lot happy.
That another black man is in jail.
Yeah, praying on another black man's downfall, man.
Even if he is a rat. You know what I'm saying?
That's what black folks do, man. We want to see each other fail, unfortunately.
He said, you ain't never going to see Big U on the streets ever again. Either he going to get a life sentence for that body, or he going to hang himself.
Yeah, because even if they give him what? Let's just say a 25-year plea.
No, he's got a murder on his hands. He's going to get a life sentence, Jack.
Well, he might get a plea. The feds always plea out.
And he might get a plea because like 600 already said, he's a rat. So he's already ratted. So what's gonna stop him from ratting again?
Yeah, that's true.
What's gonna stop
to take that murder off his jacket?
Yeah, like he got to tell on everybody. Brick, Loose, Bear Claw, Ronnie, Mac, all the niggas. You know what I'm saying? You think Big Use was about to tell it?
I mean, if he didn't already.
You think your former leader's about to tell it?
That's not my former. Hey, we live in 2025, man. This rat shit, all them rules don't apply no more. So yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, because that man, bro, he got.
But he's a rolling 60. Ratting is, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to uphold the gang culture and gang politics. You know what I'm saying? And ethics and codes and morals.
Yeah, but I don't think Big U. He's not an active gang. He's not even a gangbanger. You know.
Not according to this paperwork.
Not according to the white man writing. Damn.
Not according to this paperwork.
I mean, he's in his 50s though, so most gang members that's in their 50s, man, they reformed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's still Nightbud, but I'm not actively out here, you know what I'm saying, pressing everything. Honestly, he's 55 years old, man. His life pretty much, you know, what's the average black, well, it's like what, 18, 19, really? The average black man is expected to not even see 21 or some shit like that. But
the average black man's life expectancy is like 56.
50, so he, what, 3 more years?
Yeah.
Guess a rap. Like, I mean, I still can't fathom what just fucking happened, yo. Oh my God. Like I said, man, I think he's gonna rap. Again, if he already ratted once, what's gonna stop him, especially to take that murder? Like, look, I'll tell you this, we'll do that and won't. I feel like he's gonna put certain other charges on other people. You know what I mean? If he's already working with the feds, allegedly, or, you know, local LAPD, What's gonna stop him from saying, "Oh yeah, such and such did this, such as just take this murder off my jacket. I'll take the 20-year plea." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he wants to come home. But the average black man, not to say that he could be here till he 90, 100 years old. We don't know. But the average black man, realistically, man, we'd be lucky if we hit 80. So that leaves him less than 30 years. So, that's an old man if you're doing a 20-year bid right now. He ain't getting out
So
till
you
he
gonna
was
so so you so
74.
you so you gonna say so you saying basically
Ratting, man.
yeah
Yeah, ratting. Bro, you already in your 50s, bro. Life's almost over, man. Fuck
right.
all that. I'm already too old I'm still gonna squabble, but Big U, I'm not to say that he still ain't got no squabble, but he ain't gonna be able to just take off age like that, bro. Like, he obviously, not to say if he's in shape or not in shape, but he's definitely not like a fitness swole 8-pack, eight, you know what I'm saying? 8-pack, pack. I don't know my words, bro. Pause. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, he's not like active like that.
Right.
I don't
Well,
see it, man. He can't survive.
not
He
according to
could.
the
He already
paperwork.
did it, huh?
Not according to the allegations. He was on wiretap telling niggas, y'all niggas is retired. I ain't retired. I'm still out here killing niggas. Y'all ain't.
See, there's a
We're just
difference between a gun and fist, though. Anybody can pick up that gun any age and shoot people. But can you ball up your fist when you in that county jail or
oh
you
yeah,
in
I
that
mean
cell?
that's what he was known for, was beating niggas up and that's how he got his name coming up in the 80s and 90s. You know what
Well,
I'm
we in
saying?
2025 and this man in his 50s. Can he still do that?
Can he still squabble up? Squabble up. Squabble
Squabble up.
squabble up.
I don't think he could take 6 phase back to back. I don't think he can do it.
And I mean he's not gonna be in LA County. He's going to Feds, wherever Feds is holding. So like wherever Dirk is, Big U's about to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So free Dirk, by the way. I don't think he's
And
gonna have it as bad, but in the same token, he's not gonna have the Crips behind him in there. That Crip card ain't gonna be behind him.
nah, I don't see that either.
And I don't know if he's Muslim or not. He may be.
He gonna have to find some type of group, or unless he gonna be in PC.
Probably because he's a rat. Bronny in the first quarter. Shout out to Bronny. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I got sidetracked. I'm not used to seeing Bronny in the first quarter. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
the Lakers is playing right now.
Yeah, but everybody's out. LeBron's out. Luka's out. AR's out.
Hey,
Our Rui's out. Our best 4 players are out. So
it's his time to shine.
he's getting some tick tonight for sure. But let's get back to it. All right, so like I was saying, or like we heard in the videos, the family talked to Lovejoy and they talked to Wack. You know what I'm saying? And Wack and Lovejoy gave Big Uterus a heads up, pause. Like, you need to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, we got the content. You know what I'm saying? So we about to play the content of the family of, rest in peace, Rashawn Williams, the dead man that Big Useless is alleged of, you know what I'm saying, unaliving. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into the content.
Well, nigga, if you don't want to talk about it, nigga, then mute up. So, hey, Remo, go ahead on and press play and let the world hear what the instructions was from the family and what the nigga 600 did do. Maybe they'll respect it. Yeah, let's hear that. You got it. This is exclusive.
All right, I'm about to play it.
Here, Remo.
I don't know what this is, but I'm about to press play.
Let's play, Remo.
And so my mom.
Okay, well, let me understand something, right? This been a couple years. What year did your brother killed?
My brother was killed in 22.
So it took them 3 years to do fucking DNA?
They said that Big U was running for a long time. Like, he didn't want to take the DNA test.
But here goes the thing. Big U's DNA is already on file for when he paroled. You see what I'm saying? Like my DNA is on file. Like right now,
if I did something and I left some blood or saliva and they run into the system, it's going to match me. When I paroled out the penitentiary, they made me swab. But then again, Big U had a dope case, huh? He might not have. So that he probably wasn't. He had a dope case. It's conspiracy. So,
yeah, they
wait.
found his DNA test in my brother's nails.
Okay, so, that's bad work.
So that means my brother's fault.
Yeah, didn't you tell me that your brother friend said it was something going on, a fight or something?
Something was going on. When I told you that Big U had popped up at my brother's Airbnb.
In Vegas?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And the best friend was there or whatever, but the best friend said that he didn't want to talk to my brother in front of him, so he pulled my brother upstairs to the side. He said that he knew something was going on because when Big U left and my brother came, when Big U left the Airbnb and my brother came back downstairs, he said his whole energy was off.
So what did
but
he
the
have
best friend
going on
ended up
with
leaving my brother the next morning.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. And how long after that did they find your brother? Next day or next couple days?
The next day. They found him the next day.
Wow. So what the fuck did he have going on with Big U? What was they doing?
Hold on. Let my mom tell you because she know everything. Hold on.
Hold on.
They found that shit under them nails. Who had scratch?
Don't really say.
It ain't that long. It's almost over.
Yo, Wack, what's up with this screenshot that Traplo Ross sent me? Are you begging Big U not to kill you?
That's cap. That's AI.
It's in the indictment. It's in the indictment that you were saying, don't do this. My wife, my kids in the car. Draws. Don't do this.
Draws, don't do it.
Pause. All right, so we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? What we just heard from Adam, because I'm pretty sure you ain't got that pause deep into the complaint to see that Wack's name is in this complaint, and it's addressing that Big U and a couple other Rolling 60's pressed Wack and was about to basically unalive Wack, and Wack was begging for his life. And
Please.
saying, don't do
it.
Y'all
want your opinion on that. How you feel about a Paru nigga getting pressed?
I mean, if you want, we can continue to play the video and just see what Wack got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? Or we can come back to it.
We know how
if
Wack
you just
is.
want my
He
opinion,
for everything.
you just want my opinion?
Yeah. You said it didn't happen?
Not like that.
What? Said no draws, please, no shoot, please. You know I'm about to. Hey, if that's true,
that's about the only thing you got to be proud of.
Please don't shoot me, 60s. fuck, nigga, lay down.
I don't think it happened that way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
I don't think it happened that way. But if you want to, we can keep pressing play because Wack dude kind of like say like if that's what he said happened, then that's what happened.
But you know, Wack ain't gonna say that. We both know that Wack gonna come up with some type of, you know.
All right, keep playing the content then.
All right.
Henley recounted to Victim One an incident in which Henley and the Rolling 60's gang members chased down Wack 100, attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 N-words with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black, tied down.
Are you saying Big U told the police this?
I believe they have like a recording of him doing this.
Yeah, that's on him, bro. That ain't me.
Why would somebody wear a wire and do that though?
Ask him, nigga. Don't ask me. Shit. It says, who said that?
I mean, it says that this is from 2022 in June or early month before May.
That's him saying that shit, right?
It says though.
Ask him.
It was like, okay.
Talk to me about what they say I said.
Okay, it was Big U telling somebody else, Victim One, that they basically ran down on you and made you beg for.
Okay, so what you got to do, Adam? You got to ask that dummy why he did that.
Probably not going to be able to ask him anytime soon.
Said what he said. Get your facts right, Adam.
No, I'm just reading this. The Traplo Ross just sent me the screenshot, and I'm like, oh shit, Wack 100.
You gotta ask that dummy, and I'm glad he said it like that. You right. I was scared for my life. I didn't do nothing.
Damn.
Great. I think you know the real story, Adam. But if you want to put the 10 on it like that, that's cool. Hey, you know what? I agree. That's how it happened. Adam, you ain't stupid. That's the parking lot situation. If that was the case, you wouldn't have stopped.
Damn.
He know what stopped him, but if he's saying that's what stopped him, great. But that came out of his mouth, not mine, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
what
well,
it says,
yeah, there you go. Talk to Wack about what they say Wack said.
All right, yeah. Has any law enforcement tapped in with you about any of this kind of stuff?
Hell no. Because you never listen.
So he just said that Big U was saying he didn't do it because of that, but that really wasn't that. Big U saying that he didn't do anything because he said his wife and kids was in the car.
Yeah, nigga, respect. Nigga, there was some Crips got morals, nigga. We ain't gonna smoke that.
Nah. I'm probably had a nigga or 2 or 3 with him, and probably had a big ass yapping nigga like, nigga, what's up, nigga? We about to have a shootout right here in the middle of the street. All right, then, nigga, I ain't think so, nigga. Take your ass on your way. I'm gonna take my ass on my way, and nigga, when I see each other, nigga, by whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something like maybe it happened like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not tied in like that to know what happened in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
No. He
But
did say he was fearful of his life, though.
keep putting content.
Hell no. Because you never listen. I ain't got nothing to say. Did it say I did something?
Nah, it doesn't say that they even contacted you.
Shit. Listen, you gonna talk to Alex Kessel fucking with me.
You're gonna talk to Rosenberg.
That's who you gonna talk to. Who?
Rosenberg, 4Extra's lawyer. We need him on this case.
Nah, he ain't nobody. Alex, he ain't nobody.
That's Suspect's lawyer too.
He a good lawyer?
He ain't fucking with nobody, bro. He ain't fucking with Alex.
Shout out to Rosenberg.
Let me ask you a question, Adam.
Sure.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Press pause. Think about that.
Oh my gosh.
Think about that.
That's funny.
You think that's gonna stop 20 niggas from, you know what I'm saying? That really like want to take you out, Paul?
What you said? Please, no, please, don't kill me.
Or just one nigga saying don't do it. You think 19 other niggas is gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody pulling that trigger.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So,
somebody pulling that trigger.
I don't think that shit happened like it says, you know what I'm saying, in the allegations, and we're gonna get to that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what time it is. So that was a lot to break down, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, that's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from the content that we just watched, bro, it's bad work. You know what I'm saying?
It's not looking good, man, for the rolling 60s, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not looking good at all, bro.
It's not looking good, man.
And for, you know what I'm saying, a fellow 6600, you know what I'm saying, to be happy and smiling that it's a lot of 60s is mainly the one that he don't like, but you know what I'm saying, like, it's bad work, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's bad work. But yeah, it's bad work, bro. So y'all stay tuned for part 2. We're gonna break down the criminal complaint allegation against Big U, Eugene Henley, in the neighborhood Rolling 60 Crips enterprise. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna break down that work. It's a 107-page criminal complaint allegation. So it's a lot. So even when we do this, it might be broken down in 2 videos because it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
Y'all stay tuned for that part 2.
Because I want to ask you on the next episode, man, what happened? That's what I want to know. Who is this kid and what happened?
I don't know, bro.
Man.
It's bad work.
Yeah,
it's bad work.
No, please don't shoot me. Please.
Sweetie!
Hey, Wack. Hey, bitch ass nigga. Please don't shoot me. Yes, sir.
Comment, share, subscribe to the motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for part 2. And yeah, we out of this bitch.
Yeah. We out, man. Love. Like, share, subscribe.